Hi, today I'm going to be talking about Alex Henry Foster's new album, and that's called Windows in the Sky. Henry Alex Foster, he's a Canadian artist, singer, musician, writer. Before I get into talking about his new album, firstly I want to just talk about a little bit of his background. He's the front man for a band that is called Your Favourite Enemies. They formed back in 2006. As I say, they're Canadian. What I like about today's musicians is that whatever band they're in, if they fancy doing a side project, they all seem to know each other and get involved in doing their own stuff and don't feel they have to leave the band. Of course, that wasn't the same in the 1970s, 80s. If somebody wanted to do their own thing, they seemed to be kicked out of the band. Not today. So Alex Henry Foster, from the band Your Favourite Enemies, this is his side project. It's taken him a while. The original group, Your Favourite Enemies, was formed, like I say, back in 2006, and their last album, if you want to listen, was called Between Lines and Migration. Now, following the loss of his father, he decided to leave for Morocco for some strange reason. I'm not sure that's where I picked to go, and that was back in 2016. It's taken him 2 years to put this album together, and that was November 2018 when it was finished and was released. It was only released in Canada. Nobody else got it. It wasn't on your Spotify, it wasn't there to be listened to. It was only out in Canada. It did hit the top of their charts in Canada. It got to number 1 in the iTunes charts. Then in July 2019, Foster performed it live for the first time at a festival called the Festival of International de Jazz de Montreal, before taking that then on tour. In March 2020 he released the EP The Hunter, as well as a short film. The film is 15 minutes long. That's the length of the track, obviously, and you can take a look at that film here on YouTube. It's had 200,000 views. He's not a nobody, can I just say, but he is popular in Canada and hopefully will be a lot more popular over here now. The film was written and produced by Alex Henry Foster's longtime collaborator, French filmmaker, let me get this name right, Jesse Notola, I think that's correct. And then finally, just a few days ago, on May the 1st 2020, the album has been released over here. So what are you getting, and why so long has it taken him to release it over here? Very odd. 2 years to make, a year and a bit, year and a half it's been released in Canada, and now he releases it over here, having taken it out on tour. I think this album is more than just personal to him. It seems that he was actually afraid of allowing his feelings to be released and go out to Mr. General Public anywhere else. It's very intimate. It's intimate voices and a voyage of sounds on this album, and it makes you feel his hurts. It's the echoes that slowly fade and a true honesty behind the words. This is dark wave music, post-rock, poetry and progressive, all in a package. Alex Henry Foster has stood out in front of us and told us where he is himself. I've written here that when I was listening to it, it's almost like you're having a one-to-one and you're sat on the couch, he's sat in a chair, and you're listening to him show his emotions to you. And you sit there for an hour and you listen as he pours out his heart. And then you say, thanks, see you again next week. And that is what it's like listening to this album. Each time you lift it up and put this disc back on and you listen to it again, you start at the beginning of that meeting and you listen to the end of the hour is up, and you wait for next week until you hear him talk again. It's just you and him. Listen to this on YouTube. You can listen to this on Spotify, and you can listen to this on Bandcamp, and in fact you can download this on Bandcamp. You can buy the digital download for a ridiculous price of £3.36, and that's including VAT. Now that is a bargain, and I can only recommend this album. Have a listen. Thank you.